Yeah, I don't know why I don't be wanting me to live stream. You know what it is? I told y'all the fix is in. The fix has been in. But like I said, hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. You got to your increments. That's what I'm doing right now, man. I don't really be having time to sit around, right? I don't have time to sit around when you're trying to run things and do things, man. When I look at a lot of these guys that sit around, especially the ones that definitely have absolutely no motion, they're not growing, they're not going nowhere, man. Literally. And then I watch the ones that, like I said, I got a list, man. I'm gonna start, walking the list down slowly but surely. Cause I'm on my colors, Hodges, man. Why rush down and get one when I'm gonna walk down and get them all? But I got a list, right, of people that they can't hide no more, man. They was trying to block the motion, stop the motion, get in the way, right? It's like, yo, dude, if we was really on that type of time, I would have been cracked a lot of heads open, man. Like cut niggas' heads off, man. But I get the games that being played now, man. I get the games that's being played. But yeah, this probably be my last one for the day. I think it's 23 units altogether, 17. It's two people though. That's why I said I'll do a quick 2 for 1. I was just at the crib chilling, man. I was about to do a live stream, right? Cause I was watching. I be seeing content creators trying to steal my shits, man. That's why I put the little shorts out there, man. I put the little shorts out there, but I'm gonna come back on. I want to talk about Julian Rodriguez, man. He's hot right now, man. All right, but he caught a dude with his head like this, man. I think Griffin's head was like this. You know what I mean? If you know his story, real dude, right? Came up with the B&B squad, right? Just finally got to the bag, like a big time promotional contract, right? Yo, I didn't want to jinx him, man. I was like, I told some people, I communicate with people now, official people, and I said it, man. I was like, yo, he might get knocked off, man. I was like, I don't know who the matchmakers is over there, man. I was like, who's the matchmakers over there that felt like you just signed him, right? Me thinking, but I get it though, right? But I said to myself, right, with this, I said, yo, this dude, they got him fighting Julian Rodriguez like, he wasn't the top rank guy. He wasn't on top rank. He wasn't with J Prince Boxing. Like, this is because normally when you sign with a promotion company, right? This is manager motion talk over here, right? Yeah, you want to give your fighter that you just signed. Put it like this, right? I don't want people to take this the wrong way. I'm going to use this for example, right? Because I see all these guys on here, man, y'all going crazy over Brian Norman Jr. But what Top Rank has done is they did the job, right? They gave him as a champion. There's 2 defenses, Brian Norman Jr.'s 2 defenses, right? They did what they were supposed to do. They blew it up for him, right? He fought 2 perfectly styled match fights. Guys, the first guy quit, right? Derek Cuevas quit. But this guy, Jin Sasaki, he stood right there in front of him. And Brian Norman did what he was supposed to, brilliantly. And now look, you have all of these, listen, I'm going to call a spade. All of these jealous, casual fans that is so easy to program now, right? The reason why, and shout out to Cigar Talk, weird industry punk nigga, right? He had Cousin Polo on, and see, Cousin Polo, a boxer, knows what he's looking at. See, the reason why Devin Haney and them took the fight is because they see what others see as well. But I think it's gonna blow up in their face because Devin Haney can't take a punch, right? But Brian Norman, and I know this, right? I got tapes too, man. You know, he's been in there with my guy, with my family, right? And I'm the mad scientist, right? I'm the mad scientist with this, right? Right? I'm the mad scientist with this, right? See, Brian Norman, for whatever reason, right? Yes, he has good footwork, right? Great footwork. Where you going, dude? Cool. He has great footwork. He has great footwork, right? But his Brian Norman's footwork, right? Like with Polo brought up, it was an accident right there, had to go around. His footwork is kind of right? But see, if you don't know what you're looking at, which a lot of you guys don't, that's why you guys are on here going crazy, right? He's fighting guys that's standing in front of him, man. Listen, he's fighting guys that are statues, what we like to call statues, man. Captain Hook Dottie tried to scratch his balls. I don't know who you are, bro, but thank you, right? But he fights guys that stand in front of him. Derek Quavers wasn't a mover. This guy, Jin Sasaki, match made perfect, man. Brad Goodman and Brad Jacobs knew exactly what they was doing. And Brian Norman delivered. And shout out to him because it paid off for him. Now he got the Devin Haney fight. Right? And y'all, look, me personally, I'm not going to say who I spoke to. Right? Because game is to be sold and not told. But I know personally from a real hitter in the game, right, that the Haneys is fronting, right? They are fronting. See, they had the money. They took the money already, right? They took the money from Turkey. And look, they said it already, right? Then Devin go over there with the Punk Industry nigga and say, yo, the money, and all that. He took the money already, right? The Ryan Garcia fight fell through, right? Teofimo Lopez did him dirty. Declined the fight. He has to fight Brian Norman Jr., man. He has to fight Brian Norman Jr. And now Brian Norman Jr. is a win-win for him, man. He's about to get a nice bag. He's about to get a nice bag. And if he's successful in defeating Devin Haney, that's a credible name now, right? Because I'm watching social media. They talking about he ain't fighting nobody, right? I'm looking at everybody. That's what they're saying about he ain't fighting nobody, right? In this day and age in boxing, right? I don't like to talk about fighters like that, but it is what it is. Like, who's really fighting people, man? You niggas that sit online and go crazy over fighters that you're programmed to believe, but then when you break them down, like I always had this discussion about jihad, and y'all were trying to say I was biased, right? But I know boxing. I'm like, if you look at all the guys, the young guys coming up, and you compare their resumes, that's why I knew the Truck Simpson fight. I was like, watch, but y'all ain't gonna give us our flowers when we walk through him, right? When we walk through him, y'all gonna make, oh, he's this, he's that, right? But what about his team, right? What about Coach Kenny Ellis and Calvin Ford? We beat them. We beat them too, man. But that's neither here nor there, right? But a lot of these guys ain't fighting nobody, man. It's all fluff. Yo, point example, look at Griffin, man. Yo, Griffin was an undefeated fighter, stopping everything. How he got stopped by Julian Rodriguez yesterday. And look, this is a quality guy. He just came out of camp with who? He was in camp with Keyshawn Davis. He's around Bud. He's with the team, B&B. And he got stopped, man. from a guy that they overlooked, man. I knew that was, I told I was like, yo, that's a bad fight, man. I was like, I get it though. Jake Paul and them is new. I don't know who his matchmakers is. I was like, yo, they knew. I said, they picked the wrong guy, man. I was like, they were supposed to give Griffin a fight like, so he can go out there. They just cut him a check, like, yo, build him up, man. That's what promoters are supposed to do. But, I guess they thought Julian, Rodriguez, Hammerhand was a slouch, man. Hammerhand was on top rank, man. Fighters is going to lose, man. He might have been going through some things. This is a guy, look, I'm going to give y'all some free history lessons because I'm just chilling. Yeah, this is a guy that dropped Tank Davis in the amateurs, man. Look that up, man. And come back over here and get at me, man, when you find out. Julian Rodriguez, he dropped Tank Davis, man, in the amateurs, Tank. And they threw him in. So when I seen last night how he put Griffin down, it did not surprise me, bro. It did not surprise me, man. I was like, damn, I felt bad because this guy, if you know Griffin's story, Griffin's a real street dude. He been through some things, man. He had a promoter behind him. And if you know anything about this game, they switch up on you quick, man. But hopefully they stay behind this guy, man, and realize it's the fight game, and that could have been on them too, man. Like, yeah, you don't throw your newly signed fighter in there with a dog. Like to me, I'm gonna keep it a stack for y'all, man, because there's so many people on here talking boxing but don't know what they're talking about, right? That was the wrong fight for that guy, right? Because you put him in there, and this is, no knock on Griffin. I like him. I met him in person. But he fought a guy with way more experience than him, man. On that level. With the bright lights. Right? Yo, Griffin, no knock on him. He was fighting club shows, man. He was fighting on club shows. He was just in the city not too long ago on a good club show, right? You put him in there with a guy, right? This is what I was saying in my earlier video, right? A guy that already experienced the bright lights. Julian Rodriguez was cut from Top Rank. He was on big cards, right? Now you're giving him an opportunity at it again. That's why I said he was ready to get back in rotation and emotion. This was his opportunity. I told somebody that behind the scenes. That's why right now my stock is like this. My stock is like this right now. They know I'm a young exec in this shit, man. I told the major player that, man. I told a major player, I was like, yeah, with coins. I was like, yeah, you better put your money up on Rodriguez, man. I was like, put your money on Rodriguez. Don't be surprised, man. I was like, yeah, this is not a good matchup. I was like, yeah, they doing my man Griffin dirty, man. He has no business fighting this guy. Right? This is his first fight. They're supposed to give him a showcase fight. And Julian Rodriguez is not a showcase opponent, man. But hey, what do I know, man? How's the content looking, man? How is the content looking, man? We outside getting to it, man. Like I said, this is going to be my last order right here, man. I just want to knock this one out, man. I'll come back on, man. But yeah, he's with a good team, though. B&B, they got him this far. He took an L. It is what it is. It's the game. I'm pretty sure he'll be all right, man. He'll be all right, man. He'll be all right, man. Let me knock this order out, man. I'll come back on to finish this up, man. But how is the content looking now, man? How we looking, man? Motion Chronicles over here, man. Motion. Appreciate those 3 likes, man. You do have options.